How we doing, guys, and welcome to a bit of an update video on my ACL knee surgery. Today I have got my first physiotherapy session. It's a slightly different hospital to the one that I actually got the operation done. However, it is the same kind of group of hospitals called Mediclinic. I'm going to see a chap there who will hopefully give me some exercises and advise me on the kind of exercises I can do, what I can't do, what I can do, whether I can get back into things like swimming and cycling and stuff like that, just to strengthen the legs. So, yeah, we'll see what this is all about. But I've got to head out. Upon arriving at the hospital, the physiotherapist asked me a few questions. He sort of felt my leg and how the muscles were doing, asked me a few questions about what exercise I'd done, and then he stuck this machine to my leg. And essentially, the machine, I'm guessing, put some kind of electrical current into my muscle, and he kept on increasing the power of it. It was a weird feeling. I was completely relaxed throughout the whole process, and as you can see from my leg, every time the charge built up, my quad would tense. Once he'd done this, he then manipulated my knee, which was very uncomfortable. Oh. Okay, so that was the physio complete. So, updates on my knee. I am walking. I am able to start exercising now. And that was my first session of physiotherapy on my knee. He started off by putting those, stuck me up to a machine, which I think used like electricity to make my pulse, my quad. That felt really strange. He then got me doing some exercises, and he was like stretching my knee, basically trying to bend it. Because I've not done any real bending exercises, and I was very much told at the beginning to try and focus on straightening my leg rather than bending it. My leg's quite stiff. The muscles have atrophied quite a bit. So that was very uncomfortable. But the good thing about the session was he told me the kind of things that I can do, and the kind of things that I can't do or shouldn't do. So going forward, I at least know now what I can do at home to speed up my recovery and make sure that my leg's strong. But for now, I need to get home because it is roasting hot. So I am now back home. That was quite a successful physiotherapy session. I briefly showed the scarring in the waiting room of the hospital, but I'm going to show you again now. My knee is pretty much fully healed in terms of the scarring. My ankle, not quite so much, so let's have a look. So this is my knee. So I had one incision there, one here, which has still got a little bit of healing left to do. I've then got one here, and I've got one here. And then down on my ankle, if I pull my sock down, I've got this here, which is really irritating because I've got this last little bit of scab here. The rest of it's healed. But every time I walk and move, that kind of pulls and rubs a little bit. So I personally feel like the healing has gone really well so far. The physio did say, as I've said before I got home, that I need to start mobilizing the knee a little bit more. And he did say that if I don't, and I don't start doing like exercises to strengthen my leg, it will become harder in the long run to get back to sort of regular sport and things like that. So although it wasn't particularly comfortable, I think I'm going to have to push through that discomfort a little bit, get the full flexion in the leg, and start getting back to getting into the gym, doing some exercises and things like that. Now, he did say no weightlifting. He was like, you do need to be careful, don't do any weightlifting. He gave me some exercises, but he did ultimately say I need to get the leg stronger, I need to move the knee a lot more, and over time, hopefully, it will get better. Now, the great thing about the physio here and about the hospital and the whole procedure, as I said in the last video, it's all covered on insurance. And I know that when I did my knee and injured my knee last year, I was granted 5 sessions of physiotherapy. But because I've had a full operation, I think I must get more. Because when I was seeing at the end of the physio session, he signed me up for, I think, at least another 4 more physio sessions for the rest of this month. And then he said that he will also then rearrange and see me in December. Obviously, I'll have to explain to him that I'm not going to be here for the whole of December because it's Christmas and I'll be traveling back to the UK and stuff. But yeah, I have lots of physio with him. I'm sure he's going to give me plenty of exercises and see how I develop. So there you go. That is sort of a bit of an update on the physio of my knee, on the operation. I don't really have any discomfort or pain at the moment. The only thing that does happen, especially at the end of a long day of work, is I do get some like aches in my muscle. The joint itself was absolutely fine, same with my ankle. So I think once I start strengthening the leg and I get used to walking on it all day, those aches will slowly disappear. But I don't need any painkillers or anything like that, so yeah, it's all good. Right, I'm going to end the video. Hopefully you found that informative. But yeah, so if you are planning on moving out to the UAE and you're worried about things like this, the whole process has been very smooth. And yeah, I am on my way to hopefully a smooth and speedy recovery. But for now, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the weekend. And hopefully tomorrow, I'll be able to go for my first swim. See you in the next one.